Hello friends, welcome to part 2 of our pen blocks series in Scratch coding tutorials. In today's video, we are going to explore pen blocks in further details. Specifically, in this video, we are going to create two different projects. In first one, we will create a pattern reveal kind of program in which we will give various point coordinates to the program and it will draw an entire shape. As you can see in the picture here, we will create a boat kind of picture. In the second part of this video, we will create a project in which we will use our keyboard up, down, left and right keys to move our sprite on the canvas and simultaneously draw various kind of shapes as you can see here. So let's start with the first one. We'll move to the Scratch editor. So idea here is that we will traverse through all these points given by xy coordinates, and while traversing we will start drawing this kind of shape. So let's see the Scratch editor. So friends, as you can see, I have already set the initial positions. So first point will be 20 and minus 40. From that we will actually start drawing. So I have used pen down. The second point, let's put it, the go to block with the point minus 160 and minus 40. Similarly, I will quickly put the next blocks, all blocks in sequence. 20, 160, then after other blocks. So basically, we will visit all these points in XY coordinate system. Let me quickly add them. Okay, so all blocks are in sequence. So we will visit each and every block and finally we'll use pen up at the end so the drawing can be stopped. Okay, so all blocks look complete. Let's check quickly. So okay, as you can see, the boat is complete. By visiting all these points, we have basically drawn a shape that is a boat. I'll use the wait function so you can actually see animation of one by one. As you have seen for one block, you actually saw it drawing. Similarly, I will add wait function to each and every block. Okay, so now the code looks complete. Let's run it and see how the thing is done. Okay, so one by one the sprite is visiting all these points and simultaneously drawing a line and connecting all the points and creating this final boat. So similarly you can connect, let's change the XY grid so you can get a better idea. Okay, so now you can see all the points have been visited. Similarly, you can draw various kind of different shapes this way by just using different coordinate points. Okay, so this was one project. If you see, you can change these initial and starting XY blocks and different drawing patterns can be emerged. In the next part of this video, we will use our keyboard to draw everything on the screen. So let's move on to that. We will basically use keyboard using upright left and right keys to move our sprite and draw all things. To initiate our project, then we will use the sensing block. If key pressed, with this you will know every time there is a key pressed event. You will have to use if else condition and put that key pressed event in if condition. So if the key is pressed, we will know. First of all, use the up arrow key. So when up arrow key will be pressed, we will, let's change this sprite background first, so we'll be able to understand it better. So whenever up arrow key is pressed, it will move upward, the pencil will move upward. Similarly, we will change the direction Y by 5 so that whenever we press up arrow, the pen should move 5 steps up. Okay. Similarly, a down arrow key and -5, the y coordinate will change by -5, so the pen will move downward. Okay, so same way we have to use a forever loop to get every event. So whenever this thing is happening, the key is pressed, we have to check it. Let's run it. Okay, so it's working. We are not drawing anything right now, just checking our key press logic. Okay, it's working. Okay, similarly we have to use different events for press left and right arrow keys as well. For that we'll change the key right arrow and left arrow, and we will change x now instead of y coordinate. So let's delete both of them and choose the change x by 5 and -5. For left it will be -5, and for right it will be 5. Check our logic. So over the left and right, up and down, all four keys are properly detected. We are able to move the pencil in our entire stage area. Now we need to add the draw blocks. Let's center it first. Okay, so now the key is centered. Now let's add the pen blocks. First of all, the erase all, then after we'll use the pen up. Initially the pen will be up. Set color to red, then we'll set the pen size to. Okay, so now we will add two more events for pen up and pen down. For that we'll first use pen down, and then we will have to use two if conditions. Let's copy it, one for pen down and another one for pen up. Let's use D key, D for down. So whenever the D key is pressed, we will use pen down. Similarly, for pen up, whenever U key will be pressed, we will up the pen, means we will use the pen up block. So that way you can draw whenever you want, and you can also move pen without drawing anything. So all the blocks looked complete. Let's run. So whenever I move the keyboard, it is drawing. So I'm basically controlling the pencil with my keyboard using up, right, left and down arrow keys. So that's how simple it is to use pen blocks to draw something on the screen. You can easily build this and explore more with these ideas. In next videos we will create some more such patterns and graphics using pen blocks. So stay tuned for that. We will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.